Where do you see the company for this Vision 2020? It's coming up soon. The growth has been astronomical, so to speak, in the last 10 years for the company. 2020, tell us a bit about the vision coming up and what it really means.
Well, I guess the thing that I'll say about us is that before we had a plan for 2015. Before we even reached 2015, we started thinking about 2020. With 2020, we're going to make great progress. We're going to double our footprint for hotels in Asia. We continue to look to our values and talking about creating a lasting legacy. Our caring, our service heart, and our caring spirit are something that define Carlson. But we've got to be looking beyond 2020 already, and I think particularly now with the pace of change in technology, it's impacting everything. Hotels are a brick and mortar business, but most of the sessions that I sat in on today at our leadership conference had to do with the online aspects of being a hotel manager and a property owner. So we need to keep having that longer time horizon, and we will.
What are some of the things that drive you? What are you really passionate about? And you're obviously in travel, so it's got to be a good job. What do you love most?
Honestly, what I love most is that we are part of two industries that together are creating almost 1 in 10 jobs in the world, and thinking about what that means in people's lives. And we're part of industries that are bringing people together from around the world, particularly at a moment in time when, quite frankly, the news about the global state of the world can be very heavy. And there are lots of places that we see obstacles to communication. Travel, encouraging people to go meet other people, learn about other cultures, ethnicities. That's the place that things break down, where people really learn more about each other. So what excites me is being part of a solution in the world, a solution to employment and creating jobs, a solution to better cultural understanding, a solution for business travelers to have a great experience when they're being productive around the globe. It's a very human business. We call it creating bright spots. And what can you do for a guest that creates a bright spot, that makes them have a better day, a better trip, remember your property? It's a really simple idea, but honestly, it's a very powerful idea if you can actually touch one person. And so we're in a business that spans the world globally. It's a big presence, but it all comes down to one individual bright spot, and that's the way we succeed. So it's an exciting place.
And then Carlson, in the community, your staff are engaged in community projects right across the world, something obviously you're very passionate about as well.
We are very passionate, and it's something in every market that we're in. Community service is part of what we do in every business we're in. We are driven by that as part of it's not an add-on, it's integral to what we do. We've really been focusing our corporate foundation work on two main areas. One is combating human trafficking, and Carlson has been a leader at the forefront of that battle. It's something that when we began to talk about it, it wasn't an issue that had the global awareness it does now. It was a little shocking and hard for some people to hear, and I'm really proud that we've stuck at that issue. We've helped make changes in our industry, and we've had other industry partners who've stepped up and been eager to help. We signed the ECPAT agreement for child protection. Now we're the first North American company to sign. Now Delta Airlines, Hilton, other companies have joined. So we have a long history of taking leadership positions, sticking with them, making an investment of human capital, and then also creating advocacy for these platforms. The other one is job creation, and it's something important around the globe. It's important in the US right now, and youth jobs are important in Europe, around the world. So we're really working with each of our businesses on these priorities, and then of course on others that come up in our priorities for people working within our business.
Carlson's played a very important part in having a voice with the US president. How important is that, and how happy do you feel that travel's been recognised right at the top of politics?
We're incredibly happy. It is such an engine for economic growth in the U.S. It's an essential part of what we need to be doing. Having that endorsement and that level of endorsement is really important, and we've spent a lot of time in industry leadership positions. Our Doug Anderson and travel, Trudy and travel and hotel roles, because we believe it's so important, and it's exciting to see that really being recognized in our leadership.